Hello everybody, I'm Danny Lipford and welcome to Talk to Today's Homeowner. Obviously, I'm right in the middle of Home Depot and I want to tell you about one of the most important holidays of the year, Father's Day. It's a Father's Day event here, and of course I'm a father, so that's why I say it's one of the most important. But I want to share with you a few things that might be perfect for your father and make it a little easier to buy the right gift. Because, face it, as you go along in life and as your father, gets more and more things that he wants, it makes it a little harder to find the right thing. But over the next few minutes, I'll share with you some great ideas that'll help that problem out a little bit. Now, hey, reach down and hit that share button so that others that are looking for that Father's Day gift can be able to see some of the things that we're sharing here. First of all, immediately you see this place is packed like it always is. You're hearing so much about, supply issues and people are running out of things. Well, I don't see any of that happening here at the Home Depot. And another thing that's really cool that'll make it easy, both in the Ryobi brand and the Milwaukee brand, buy one, get one free. So think about that. You buy one for your father, you get one for you that you might be able to use around your house. But there's a lot of different ideas, and you know how it is when you go at Home Depot. People spend hours in here because you get your shopping cart, you start looking around, and you find things that not only you need, but also some things for your father. And you can think about all kinds of things. Now, I've heard people actually tell me, is it really a good idea to buy something like they have here in Home Depot to make your father work? Well, you're missing the point. The best thing about it is your father's going to be doing these projects anyway. That's the way your father is. But if you can buy something that'll make it easier for him, safer for him, maybe quicker for him, more enjoyable for him, okay, now you've got a good gift that'll keep giving over and over and over. And that's exactly some of the things that I want to show you right now. Hey, let's start out right here. This is what you call the link system from Ryobi. They introduced a few months ago. We actually featured it on the Today's Homeowner Television show. And this is a storage system. You really have to come in and look at it a little bit. This is one example, but the key thing is you can buy one little part of it, any little bit of it, to get your garage organized, get any storage building organized, workshop organized, and then you can add to it over and over. Has a lot of different elements just like this that you're able to have all types of components so that you can really customize it exactly how you want it. It's got all kinds of little compartments that you can put on there, all kind of little built-in things. And so you can get your father started with a few of these components, and then he can add to it over the years as he needs to in order to make that a little bit better. Again, there's so many of these things that are buy one, get one free, so it is an absolute perfect time between now and June 19th to get out here and be able to see some of the things that you can buy that'll make your father very happy on that Father's Day. Now, few other things, Ring doorbells have proven to be a very valuable part of your home in order to make it a lot more comfortable, a lot safer, and certainly your father would appreciate being able to get one of the Ring doorbells and some of the other components that the Ring system has, and maybe even install it for him. Again, great comfort level for everybody. Another thing he may be looking at is out on the patio. He's grilling. He's probably pretty good out on the grill, but he might need a few lights. How about some cool lights from Hampton Bay? These are color changing, and this is part of their Hub Space system, which allows you to download the Hub Space app, and then with your phone you can control colors. You can control the intensity of it. You can even set up timers that'll turn them on and off. I mean, such a simple little amenity to add to his deck and his patio. Heck, put some up in his workshop. He'll appreciate that as well. Hey, some other ideas. It's unbelievable how many pieces that you can get in a mechanic tool set from Husky. There's a lot of different ones. This particular one, 290 piece, but they have many, many others, and the price point on these are unbelievably low. So I would certainly look at some of the things there. And yeah, he may have a kit like this, but it's nice if you have one in your car. It's nice to have one in your boat if you have one. If you have a second home, absolutely. So it's good to have more than one. And overall, when you're talking about gifts for your father, And I can say this since I'm a father of 3 girls. You know, one of the things that makes for a really good gift is something that you would never buy for yourself. You're probably, you know, one that are going, my toolkit's fine. I've got plenty of sockets and wrenches and things like that. But you buy one, they really appreciate it and they'll use it all the time. And that's the case with so many things that you are able to buy for Father's Day here at Home Depot. Hey, if you're just joining us, this is Talk to Today's Homeowner. You can tell I'm pretty excited talking about the Father's Day event here at the Home Depot between now and June 19th. That you'll be able to come and get some really special bargains on a lot of things. Let me show you some other things. You know, Milwaukee's traditionally been for more of the pros, but there's a strong trend over the last few years that homeowners, especially those that are avid do-it-yourselfers, are looking to buy what the pros buy. And look at this pack-out kit here. I mean, this is so versatile that it can go together in a lot of different ways. So if you are a pro, if your father's a pro, then you might look at some of these components are all on wheels. You can mix and match them and put them together. Hey, think about if you were out doing some work and you needed those screws and you needed nuts and bolts that you can put in here. That works very, very well for a lot of that. And you know what? I also see some people out on the dock fishing. They have this very thing. I mean, they're serious fishermen now, but they've got all of their lures and all of their string and everything else in there, all their fishing lines. So you might think about that if your father does a lot of hobbies or fishing or anything along those lines, would also be a great gift. Now, sometimes you get in here and you go, my father is so hard to buy for, I have no idea what to get. Well, he'll appreciate a few of these. So you can get the gift cards so that he can come in and buy whatever he would want. If you have a few brothers and sisters, you might go in with a few of these or all buy one of these or buy one of these in addition to some of the other things that they have here. Now, I've only mentioned just a few of the things that are available and the things that they have slashed the prices on. And you think about the buy one, get one free. I'm sure that intrigued you to be able to come in and get 2 different components that your father may need in his shop or, you know, someplace, maybe some of the yard things. I'll tell you, that's another thing. They've got some phenomenal blowers here. They've got, I have this 40 volt, you know, a lot of the 40 volt ones here. And I have this very same kit at my house. And, you know, the cordless tools were almost a novelty there for a few years. Nowadays, not at all. This is a serious thing. I've got a fairly good sized yard. I never run out of juice on it. I have a second battery if I do. But between these 2 things there with the string trimmer as well as the leaf blower, absolutely can get a lot of things done. And that's, you know, again, stepping up to the 40 volt system instead of their traditional 18 volt system. But still, if your father already has that 1+ system with the 18 volt, there's hundreds of tools that will adapt to that. And there's dozens of tools that you've never even seen before that's now available. And Ryobi's kind of branched out a little bit to get not only outside the workshop into the yard, but other specialty tools. Have you ever seen an underwater vacuum cleaner? Yeah, they have that. It works on 18 volt. That if you have a swimming pool or maybe a fountain that you put in a water feature out behind your house, it's perfect for that, to actually vacuum those leaves. You got to see that thing. I think it's unbelievable. And to tell you the truth, I bought one of those for my wife's birthday and she loved it. So yes, you can buy a vacuum cleaner for your wife and not get in trouble if you have a sweet wife like mine, right? So a lot of different ways that you can get just about anything that you need for your father. It's here at Home Depot. They have it fully stocked, and it starts right now, today, and goes until June 19th to get some of these special bargains. Because everything here already is pretty reasonable in price. Now they're bringing it down. Everything else in the country seems to be going up. Not around the Home Depot. Great time to come in. And you can see I'm kind of excited about the whole thing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go right now, get my shopping cart and kind of look around a little bit, or instead of my shopping cart, I think I'll just make a few notes and a few lists, send that to my girls, and that way I'll know I'm getting exactly what I need. So make it good, make it a great Father's Day for your father, and certainly glad that you were able to spend a few minutes with us here on Talk to Today's Homeowner. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, leave them for us. We'll answer as many as we possibly can. Hey, Danny Lipford here. Thanks so much for being with us here on Talk to Today's Homeowner.